Hey guys, how are you? It's Sierra Salem, and we are coming back with another collective message. We're going to be doing an oracle message. So let's see what Spirit wants you guys to know. Thank you to everybody supporting the channel. I appreciate you. If you are from TikTok, welcome to the channel. If you are just new here, welcome to the channel. This is Salem Wellness Portal. It's everything holistic, spiritual care. So welcome guys. And so we're gonna do an oracle message. We're gonna see any spiritual messages that Spirit may want us to know today. Also, guys, I am accepting spiritual coaching clients. So if you would like to book a coaching session with me or a 15 minute consultation with me, and just to understand my vibe and what I do, you are allowed to. The description box will have all the information for you to do that. So yeah, let's get right into it. I don't know, I'm hearing like, I wanna take you away. This is into the music. DJ, let it play. I can't refuse it. Like the way you do it. Keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the music. You may not want something to stop. It doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be music in general. It can be like, you may not just want something to stop. Like, you may not want, a good feeling to end, or you may not want, just something that you're working on, because, when you hear that song, it just makes you, it makes you smile, it makes you happy, it makes you excited. So you can probably not want something to stop here. Go within yourself and ask yourself, what is something that I don't want it to stop? What is that feeling? Because that's your answer right there. When you really take the time to really ask yourselves these questions, like, what is that great feeling that I don't want it to stop, that I want to keep going, that I want to see where this goes? I just have to. That's your answer for where you want to go and the direction that you want to go in. And sometimes it's scary to, okay, I want to do this, but how do I actually do that? Because even though change is the only constant, we do a lot of pre-contemplation, then contemplation, then we go back and forth. And if you need help with this type of, if you need help with this type of, the pre-contemplation and contemplation, that is exactly what I do with my coaching services, being able to use motivational interviewing to help you get to where you want to get to. Because a lot of us, it's like, yeah, I got this feeling, I'm ready for it, I can feel it, but then it's actually like, but how do I actually take that first step, which is a baby step? Something as small as, I really, really in my heart want to buy these sneakers, and I'm really feeling like, okay, I really want to buy this, but I don't feel 100% like it's worth it. But I'd rather have something, I can go to this concert instead. And, I'm just saying, like, little things, but this can be something bigger for you. Like, maybe you've wanted to go to a pottery class and you're having social anxiety, and, you're scared that to be with another group of people helping you take that first step, with first not even going to the class first, but taking a smaller step into society without having you feel like your social anxiety gets on a level 10, when you can really start it off on a level 2. So my coaching services will help with that. So check out the description box below if you need help with anything like that. All right. get into it. I feel like it was like my commercial break. All right. Thank you. Okay. We got miracles. I just did a reading with this. We got miracles. Overflow. Miracles are on its way. Believe that blessings are coming to you at this time. We also have number 20, betrayal. You know, I usually, when we have betrayal, we think that maybe somebody did betray you. Maybe betrayal. Maybe somebody did betray you. Maybe somebody did. And I want to say that those feelings are very validated. They're validated. But I also feel like we have to look at ourselves and see, how did we betray ourselves? How did we cause our own sense of betrayal? Because we can self-abandon ourselves. We can think that we can lower our standards for ourselves. We can lower a lot of things about us. And that is self-betrayal in its own. We're going to read this card, but I also, miracles are here, but it can be something about this betrayal card. Let's see. Let's see. But your desires are coming true. Right? So let's first read miracles. This is Mamba, which is a high priestess. Listen to your intuition at this time, because when these opportunities start to come in, you want to make sure that you are aligned with what's coming in for you, right? So you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle in itself, because you are the art. You are the creator. You are the person. You have the answers. Everything that is in you is a miracle. So don't ever forget that. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe all things are possible? Dare to dream bigger. Not big, but bigger. Go bigger. You claim you want miracles, but you take an "I'll believe it when I see it" approach. What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, and have the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracles. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. Be open to receive these miracles. Believe that it is happening. And sometimes we are so blinded by what's happening on the wrong side of our lives that we don't see the good things that are happening on each and every day, right? We don't see how the little small things, those good things, right? Because we're so worried about what's the bad things that's happening. And just know that you are full of miracles. You are the miracle, and you make miracles happen in your own life. Now, we have number 20, betrayal. And I really feel like this is more about you have been betrayed, but I feel like also you could be betraying yourself here. This is a shadow card. Maybe this is something that you need to work on at this time. This is also air energy. Who really betrayed you? Betrayals from others mirrors you betraying yourself. Betrayal is a web that disrupts everything you thought you knew. Use discernment in your relationships. Betrayal makes it difficult to trust, but without trust, your relationship is a lie. Trust that no matter what happens and no matter how long it takes, you will survive and thrive. The real question: how have you betrayed or abandoned yourself? You could have given up on something here. You probably could have given up on yourself, thinking that you are not this miracle. You could have given up on yourself thinking that, you know what, all people do is leave my life. You know, we self-victimize. Let's be real with each other. We self-victimize, we self-pity, we think, and that's why I said this may, yes, people could have betrayed you, but it's you, because you betrayed yourself. It's also too, people mirror who you are. So don't betray yourself here. Keep going. Know that you are worthy. Know that you are moving into a better direction. Look at yourself and really ask yourself, how have I betrayed myself? How have I abandoned myself? Have I put other people's opinions of me first? Have I stopped indulging in my hobbies? Have I, you know, these are questions that happens during, even in the liminal space of life, because in the liminal space, you are now stripped of everything you've once known, and you are now moving into a place where you don't know. So these questions, all of these revelations starts coming up, right? They're coming to your consciousness. They're coming. It's, you know what I'm seeing? I'm like Buzz Lightyear. What is that thing called? Buzz Lightyear. What does he say? Buzz Lightyear. The it's a light year, right? That shiny thing. Like, I don't know. I'm also seeing Thor's rainbow. It looks something like that, like Revelations, and I'm seeing those like a lightning bolt, like you're having epiphanies, and you're probably now recognizing that you probably have been self-abandoning yourself, that you have been betraying yourself, because you stopped indulging. You let people started kind of coming into your own life and putting their opinions of you on, putting their opinions of you on you. So you start to kind of like pull that in, kind of like have that in and things like that. And you don't have to have that anymore, you know? So forgive yourself here. It can be some forgiveness that you need to work on with this self-betrayal, and stop self-betraying yourself. And this can even be with a job opportunity. This might not, which is also a relationship in our lives, right? Everything is a relationship in our life, everything, even our job, the people we work with, the people, right? Maybe you've been betraying yourself at work, and you've been taking on, you know that you shouldn't be taking, you keep saying yes to a project that you know that you don't want to do. You keep saying yes to a job that you know you really don't want to do, but you keep self-abandoning yourself. You keep thinking that, well, you know, this part of my life isn't working out yet, so let me just keep going in this direction. But really, it's like, okay, how do I work towards the small steps to get me to work into a bigger direction? And also we have level up on the bottom here. So you are working on yourself at this time. You are working on, how do I get through this? How do I level up? How do I get out of this betrayal? We have number 13, storms. So things could have been rocky here, or it can be simmering down, but know that eventually what happens after the storm, the sun is coming out. Know that the sun is always out with storms here, because even in the darkest of storms, and I just said Thor, so Thor can be significant, and lightning, thunder. Yeah, I said Thor. All right, so we have the winds of change are in motion. Into every life, a little rain must fall. Your personal storms clear away the old. And that's what you're getting ready. You're clearing these betrayal storms, and you're moving into a new thing. What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, change it, choose it. We don't need to self-abandon anymore, baby. Now, what can we do, right? And honestly, betrayal, self-abandonment, the shadow side of things, it's always going to be there. Always. Because it's always going to be something that triggers you to look at it, right? Always. Because we always have to look at it. But that's also the part of you where you need to show love to. Even for me, I've learned, okay, I need to learn to love the shadow side of the girl that is me, right? The girl that is insecure sometimes, the girl that doesn't feel worthy all the time, the girl that feels like she's not working hard enough. I have to show compassion. I have to self-parent herself, right? I have to self-parent her. I have to tell her, no, baby, you're doing a great job. Like, just keep going. Just do one small act, right? Small things. Do this for 2 minutes and then you can stop. And guess what? I end up doing it for an hour, 30 minutes. I end up doing it for sometimes all day, depending on what it is. So you just want to show this person that you are no longer that some love when it does come up, because you're always going to be triggered by it. But know that you have to choose, right? And the storms are clearing. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what's not working, right? Stop giving energy to the things that are not working for you. The bad relationships, if that's what it is, the toxic relationships, right? The people that ghost you, the people that, kind of breaks you down to make themselves feel better. The jobs that are keeping you stuck in a place that you really don't want to be in. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people in life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayal, stress, this is for 13 we're talking about, and strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self-harm. Feel your feelings, honor your journey, tell yourself the truth, and practice self-compassion. And tell yourself, something you can say is, I am making the shift happen. We just was talking, Spirit is confirming. It's okay. Yes, you've made the bad decisions, right? But if you keep attracting these things, then it's time to, okay, I'm ready to eliminate all of that, and I'm gonna go in a different direction. And navigating that different direction, you are the miracle. Oh my God. You know what? I'm also like, you are that bitch. And this is for man or woman. You are that. You are that girl. You are that guy. All you have to do is change the direction, and your life is going to completely change. You're going to see opportunities overflow, everything. So keep continuing to work on these sides of yourself. Keep continuing to, when you feel stress, when you feel strife, when you feel, like you're going back into that abandonment. When you're going back into that betrayal. You're going back into that storm. When you start to feel like you're going back into these places, into the shadow, show yourself some compassion. Be gentle with yourself, but take a step that gets you into your miracle phase. Take a step that gets you into a new direction, and you'll start to see your life change before your eyes, because it's already there. The change has already happened. It's just waiting for you to hit that frequency. So this is what I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this video resonates, don't forget to give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. All the information for my coaching services is below in the description box, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.